Happy Friday, y'all. Friday. All that means is my kids are super excited when they get home and they want a million snacks, and then they want to lay down or be in their beds playing their tablets all weekend. Surprise, they get to paint this weekend. We are to the point where I'm pretty sure he's going to paint first and then put the carpet squares down. Not sure, but he has his work that he's gonna have to do. I have a crap ton of crocheting I have to get done. You guys, I've made some progress, and not that I've got a lot of them done, but I did finish a complete head. I did, thanks to Dee, I got that saffron color. Here's the saffron color. Really like that. The eyes, and I did a bow, and I figured out a headpiece. So that I haven't decided whether I want to surface crochet or sew it on. This definitely, by the way I did it, the tapered and everything, I think surface crochet is the best way to go. This, I could surface crochet the original stitches, so I did a chain of, like, I think it was a chain of 14, and then you know, attach the chain together, do a couple of rounds, and then you split off. So I split off here, I think it was 6, and then the rest of it was on this side, and then I tapered going back, so I increased on this side and decreased on that side to give it the curve, which it turned out really well. I debated whether to stuff it or not, but I went with stuffing. I think it gives it that more round look. So it's coming along. It's coming along. So yeah, I've got that far on one. It looks really cute. It's like, oh, this is so cute. So anyway, that's how far I've got. I got these. I wanted a win, so I decided to make a bunch of bows. I have, looks like 9 more bows, so they are all done. I left tails so I can sew them on. So 9 pink bows. I went with the pink that I had. I just figured, well, there's definitely enough pink here to make bows. Let's just go with it. And then, you remember how I said that I got a notification that I was getting a box yesterday? So I got this box, and I'm like, this box is not big enough for however many balls I ordered. And oh, it wasn't. I about had a heart attack. I was ready to just like break down and cry and scream and ask the world, why were they torturing me? I stopped what I was doing, and I immediately went on to my email and looked to see if there was another notification. Well, sure shooting there was. 2 boxes, one yesterday and one today. It's supposed to be here within the next 2 hours. I have not, like, crossed my fingers, prayed for safe delivery, just so much in my life. It's crazy. So yesterday, what I got was the light periwinkle, which, I mean, you guys, I almost nailed that with the colors. Like, it was pretty close, but I definitely didn't have enough of that to go. But anyway, so here, I think this will be enough to make, more than enough to make all the dresses for the 25 skirts. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I guess I don't know until I start trying, but yeah, so we got that. And then I was able to make another body bee, or at least a start for the bees, in the car yesterday. I get kind of distracted in the car. Like, I don't know. I'm very distracted with everything lately. I'm trying to focus, but it's not helping. So anyway, that is what I'm going to be working on. Like, I have 25 of these due. So if my yarn doesn't get here If it doesn't come today, or if it's not all here, I will have to call or at least message the principal of the school that ordered these and tell her that they have to be delayed, because I mean, I need time to make them, and if I can't get the yarn, I mean, I can get all the pieces that I have colors for started, but yeah, so I'm hoping. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and call and let her know that it's gonna be delayed, which would really, really make me upset. What else? So yeah, I'm gonna pick up the kids, hopefully do some car crochet. Otherwise, I might work on the 50-cent auction when I'm in the car. I'm hoping, I listed like 150 things, so I'm hoping there's enough to pay for the storage unit. It's a 50-cent auction, so things could go for 50 cents. It could go for more. I never hope for more. I just figure, well, if it sells, it's something out of the house. So I'm hoping that there's enough to pay for the storage unit, which is due on Monday. And yeah, after that, I guess, you know, as long as we've got gas money, we've got plenty of food. I mean, I'm going to have Dawn pick up milk. And other than that, I think we're okay. I'll make it work. I'm going to make some meals. I've got enough to make, we got bananas for days from the food giveaway. So I'm going to make banana bread. And if Dawn gets the milk, then I'll be able to make some milkshakes. I've got the frozen strawberries I talked about before that we got, blueberries, the bananas, and they really like it when I make the I guess I call them smoothies, not shakes, but smoothies. So I've got that going on. We have been watching football nonstop because we love football. I love football. My dad loved football. My dad was a Packers fan from the time he could pick football to the time he passed away. He was a diehard Packers fan. So watching last night's game, I don't know what it was about the opening commercial or ceremony or whatever, when they were talking about number 1. They went into this whole thing about the last person to wear number 1 was Curly Lambeau. I think it was Curly Lambeau, or it might have been the other Vince Lombardi. I think it was Curly Lambeau. Anyway, there was these older lady and gentleman that were just talking about it and how important that the Packers meant to them, and I just burst into tears. Donnie's out in the kitchen cooking, and the kids are in the bedroom. Everybody was oblivious, but I burst into tears, and I was like, okay, you got to get your shit together, because it just hit me like a ton of bricks. Like, I really miss him, and I watch football and it just puts me closer to him. So go Pat, go. But yeah, football is like huge. It still is. I mean, we all wore Packers clothes to his funeral, so that tells you, like, it was a big thing. But anyway, I'm gonna end this. If I get the yarn today, I will show that real quick. If not, we will see you tomorrow. I love you guys. Take care. Be blessed. Bless others, and be kind. Hey guys, welcome back. Look at me. I got back to you. All right. So we had made, I can't remember how many we had earlier. 7, 10, something like that. So we got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I finished some more of the bow ties. So just did that. There was a tutorial on YouTube. It was a bow tie keychain, but I just did the top. I didn't do 4 rows. I just did 3 because I didn't want it to be as thick. It's half double crochets, back loop only, and then you wrap the yarn around that. And I'm leaving myself a long enough tail to make sure it's secure. So you guys look. Okay, we got 1. There's 1 profile. There you go, profile. And then we've got 2. They're, I suppose because of stuffing and because of how my tension of my yarn, I think, and the beaks, they might be a little different, you know, as we go on. They're just not the same. I think I did more rounds in this one. I'm just trying. So anyway, there's a 2, and this one, let's see. This one is the one I sewed on, and this is just coming from the top. So that's even better because then I don't have to attach another string. You do eventually. I mean, this is from the top of the head. So I just left myself 16 stitches, and then I will go back in and attach another yarn here and do the back portion of it. I think that'll be a lot simpler. I won't have to sew in. I just have to be mindful of keeping it centered in the head. So pretty super kind of excited about that. I mean, I got a lot done today, or at least I feel like I accomplished a lot. So, and my yarn got here. You want to hear a funny story? So I go to look at the tracking on these boxes, and oops, that one's got a yarn needle in it. So let's do that. The tracking on that first box that I got yesterday and the tracking on one of the boxes I got today with the same color had the same tracking number on it. Now, I could be wrong and FedEx allows multiple boxes for one tracking number. But I don't think so. So somehow they got double tracking numbers. Now, I haven't gone back and looked to see if I got them all. We'll have to count. But the first box I got had the 2, and this is it's called Light Periwinkle. I don't know why it's called Light Periwinkle. I don't know. I mean, I don't know, y'all. But these are jumbo skeins, so I'm really hopeful that these will go a long way. They have 744 yards. It is a 14-ounce ball, or balls. So we actually have 5 of those. Definitely don't need that many. But now we've got it. So there's that. We just have the 2 saffron, that decent, which I think will be plenty. I'm hoping. There is, where do I need to find that sheet? Where did I do with it? Is it this one? No. I keep dropping things. Wonder if it's still. Anyway, I gotta find my sheet with my my picture and my hold on a second, let me find it. All right, sorry about that. Okay, so we've got the Light Periwinkle, check. We have pumpkin. We got 4 balls of those. So some of the birds are going to be in, it's kind of weird. Like, they have a pink head, but she has orange arms. So there's that. And then all of the legs, of course, will be in this color. So that's a lot of legs, except for this one. This guy here is in yellow. So yeah, all of them are orange except for that one. So we got 4 jumbo balls of that. And we've got 2 bright yellow. And I'm trying to debate whether the bright yellow, I know I want to do the bright yellow in that shirt. And I might still do carrot for the beaks because it matches their feet, so I think so. But this one's leg here does have the yellow too, so I'm I'm really trying to pay attention to details and trying to make them as you know, close to possible. I do have to go out and buy some black you guys, words are hard. Pipe cleaners. So if you know of a place that has a good amount of pipe cleaners, and I'm hoping that Michael's has it. I have a $15 certificate that I can use there. Plus I have the card that I can put it on. I'm hoping that they have enough pipe cleaners because I need at least 25 and in black so they can match her. And that's the first one I'm working on. So I don't know that light periwinkle is really that color, but it is what it is. So, okay, we have the 2 bright yellow. So is anybody counting? That's 9, 10, 11, 1 amethyst, 12. We have 1 black and 1 white. That's 14. And then we have 4 of the turquoise, which is the other color for the bird. So at least the 1 bird. Maybe 2. I'll have to verify that with her, but for sure this lighter one, I wanted to do that. And then I might, yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll go with it as we go. That's what we didn't get, was the pink. I'm almost positive I've ordered pink. So I'll have to check my invoice, and I'll have to check, because I'm pretty sure I ordered the shocking pink. Dang it, because that's the next color too. So I had this saffron, sorry, amethyst. There is green too. I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with the green. She wanted King Cole emerald green, but that's like a 3-weight, and nobody I could find here has that. So I might just have to go through my greens and see if I've got enough of one color to do it. The bright yellow, pink, so I got everything except for the pink. So, but unfortunately that's the next one on the line, so we got to get that done. Shocking pink, yeah, I did not, that is not in the box, and it was not in the other one, because I got another big box, same size as I did yesterday, and it just had those 2 balls of blue, so I don't know. I don't know what to say, but okay, I'll check my invoice and see what's going on there. I'm sure I ordered it. I'm almost positive I ordered it. If not, because I think this was Big Twist. I think that was Big Twist. And I know there's not going to be enough to do 25 or almost 50 birds with that, because I'm going to need a lot. Anyway, I'll check and we'll figure it out. But we got some yarn. At least I got enough to make the skirts. I got the legs. I've got brown. I've got plenty of brown. I think this brown will make enough brown for all of the shoes and a few pieces. Looks like a different brown on his jacket there. Oops. Yeah, right there, jacket. So that, and then the black, yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm doing my best. I'm trying. So but I'm pretty proud of how much we got done just today. I got, like I said, I got like 14 bows made, and they're ready to go. So that was satisfying getting that ready, and yeah. It's pretty easy because I'm doing them in steps, because I'm remembering what I'm doing, that I should be able to just follow along with all of them. And then the ones that I just add the blue, once I add this part here, then I will just attach it to the arm so it gives it that bend like she has in the picture. So And maybe the principal wouldn't be that particular, but I'm trying to be as close as possible. I've got a lot of cross stitching to do for those question marks. I'm not sure on the rest of the letters. Yeah, not sure on the rest of the letters. It shouldn't be that hard. Shouldn't be. Hopefully. I think I can embroider it well enough with the canvas because it's pretty big canvas. I should be able to get those letters in there. So we'll see. All right. Well, wish me luck. I hope you guys are gonna have a wonderful weekend. I have coached the boys several times tonight, this afternoon, this morning about helping their dad tomorrow paint. So hopefully we get that done. I will give you an update if we get it, you know, how much we get done. I am going to go meet a friend on Sunday after the 50-cent auction. I'm taking my crochet with me, so when we have downtime, I can work on it. But yeah, otherwise, fun-filled weekend of work, work, work. I hope you guys are well. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.